Hey guys, so today I wanted to do my February favorites, and I have a lot of some new, some old beauty products that I want to share with you, things that I've especially been enjoying this month. A lot of you have been wanting me to do more like fashion favorites or fashion hauls, and I'm going to do that soon. That's probably my most requested thing lately, and I sort of kind of felt like I needed to address that. So I'm going to make it a point to do that just because I'm just so used to filming beauty things and not necessarily like clothing or fashion hauls when I buy stuff. So I'm going to start making it a point to do that. And yeah, can't think of what else I wanted to say, but I'm sure I'll get to it at some point during the video. So this month I've been absolutely in love with a few things. First I'm going to start with this. It's the Covergirl Lash Blast, the 24-hour. And I bought this about maybe a little over a month ago. I think I showed it in a haul, but I never really used it. I didn't take it out of the packaging because I'm funny about mascara. I really like to just use it for the 3 months, and usually if I use it, you know, every day, it's usually about ready to be thrown away by that time anyways because it's dried out. But I don't like to have a lot of mascaras open at the same time because I feel like I always end up wasting something because you know, I just like to have maybe 2 or 3 that I really kind of alternate that I enjoy. You know, I don't like to open a whole lot because I feel like that's kind of wasteful. And I don't get to use them up before they get old. So this is really great if you're familiar with the original Lash Blast, the volume formula. It's very similar to that. Has the same type of brush and everything. And a lot of you know that the original Lash Blast in the orange tube is my very favorite, the one that says volume. I really love that. This is nice for me because I hate wearing waterproof mascara on myself. The only time I'll really ever wear it is like to a wedding or I don't even know, something like that. But you know, I really don't like to wear it every day, but sometimes I do like to, you know, make sure that my makeup has extra staying power if I'm going to be gone somewhere from very early to very late. And this is a great product. I don't know, I really find that my lashes look the same from the time I apply it to the time I take it off, which a lot of mascaras, even really expensive ones, when you go to rinse it off at night and you look, I don't know, sometimes like if you've been outside, if it's been humid, which is an issue where I live, they just are either kind of clumped together or might not look like, you know, as much, I don't know, but this is really great and I like it, and it's not hard to rinse off. It might feel a little harder to rinse off, but it's definitely not like a waterproof formula. The next products I'm going to talk about are some makeup setting sprays by Urban Decay, especially this one that says All Nighter. I have two. I have this one that is called D-Slick that I purchased recently, well, about like a month and a half ago, maybe. And this one I've had for quite some time, and when I used it I kind of didn't really notice any serious results. Maybe it was because of the weather, maybe, I don't know, there were other factors, but I just, you know, used it a couple times and then just kind of forgot about it. And lately I've been really kind of intrigued by them again. Usually I just go with my Fix Plus, not because it is magic and it keeps my makeup on all day, because Fix Plus I feel like is just kind of more basic. But what I do, I spray the setting spray on a brush like this, if this is an F50, and then I dab it on my face after I've done my makeup. Very rarely will I just spray it on because this kind of gets the powdered look off your face without taking your makeup away. So I like that. It makes kind of for a more like even, you know, application of where you need it. Not necessarily every day would I want to spray it like and get it on my eyes or anything. So I like this because you can just use it where you need it. But these are really nice. The mist is very fine. I feel like it's a very light product. The D-Slick I feel might be a little heavier, and I know that's weird to say about a spray. This one, it says that it controls oil, which I found to be not super true. I just find that they both keep you from having to touch up as often. It's not going to be magic. At the end of the night, your makeup isn't going to look exactly like it did when you applied it or anything. You're still going to have to touch up here and there, but just not as often or not to the extent you would if you didn't use it. But I do find that the All Nighter does pretty much the same as the D-Slick. I find that they're very similar, except the D-Slick, when I use it, I find that when I look in the mirror at the end of the day or later in the day, I can kind of see my makeup more. Like, it's resisting the oil breaking through, so it kind of like, to keep the oil down, it's kind of like mixed with my makeup, and my makeup feels like you can see it kind of almost like a cakey effect. And I don't get that with this one. So when I first apply them, they both feel equally the same, like heaviness wise, but at the end of the day, this one kind of makes my makeup feel a bit cakey and weird. So and I do get very oily, so maybe that's why, but I do find that this is a great one. And what I do with this one, I don't necessarily always use the little brush trick. I'll just spray it on. You know, I'll just kind of pull my hair back and spray it on. But yeah, the all-nighter is definitely my favorite, what I would recommend. I've been using it all month. I've been loving this, the Lip Butter in Coconut by The Body Shop. I'm absolutely obsessed with this stuff. I use it at night, I use it in the morning, I use it all through the day. I love it so much. You can't use a whole lot because it's white and it looks a little funny if you really cake it on, but it really is nice. If your lips are red, like my lips have been chapped in the winter, like because it has been cold and dry lately as well. Our weather's just been all over the place. You know how your lips will kind of look red and it just looks bad? When you put this on, it kind of neutralizes that, and I like that, and it smells great. It's a great product. The next product, I very rarely will mention something that I haven't had that long, and it's funny because this was actually featured in my last haul video, the Macadamia Healing Oil Treatment, and I got this for free at Ulta. That video was actually really funny because it confused a lot of people because it was filmed before I did the room redo. And on Twitter, I had that video ready. I had the one that was the redo of the room, and I had everybody vote, and they voted that I put up the room redo first, thus the old video went up second. So that's what happened there. I figure most of you guys could understand that on your own and understand that, but apparently some people got really confused. But the reason I say that is because that video was filmed a while back. I think I filmed it on the 17th or the 18th. So it's been about a week and a half, whatever. And I've used this every time I've shampooed. This Macadamia, I believe this same exact brand, has a line of products as well. Just as like Moroccan oil products will have leave-in treatments, rinse-out treatments, conditioners, all kinds of different things. And when I bought this, you can't really see that there's oil in there. I wasn't sure exactly what it was. I didn't really read it. I just knew it was macadamia oil something. But this is like actual just the oil. And so I wasn't sure if I was going to leave it in or if I was going to rinse it out, because products like this you can really do so much with. And I don't think a lot of people know that. So I decided what I was going to do with it, since my hair is very straight, is not use it as a leave-in treatment, but use it with my conditioner in the shower. So be very careful because it's glass. I have it like in a very safe place in my shower because I don't want to drop it. But it's really, really nice because I put just a little drop in my conditioner, and I find that when I rinse it out, I feel like I've actually gotten results, which is kind of strange because a lot of hair things, very rarely will you do something to your hair and then just be like, wow, I noticed like great results, you know, like instantly. And the first time I used this, I noticed that like just my hair felt healthier. It was very smooth. I don't straighten my hair or anything, so I mean it's smooth anyways, but it just felt like, you know, my ends looked nicer. I've really noticed a difference, and I've used it every shampoo. I noticed a big difference, and I like it. My hair feels really soft. Gives me another excuse to touch my hair because I know that you guys love that. It annoys the heck out of everyone, I'm sure. Then the Bare Minerals Pure Transformation Night Treatment. This is a product that's very expensive. It was a splurge for me. I did not understand the concept of it. It's still a crazy product. Every time I use it, it's like I feel like I'm doing something wrong, because it's like, it feels like a makeup product and it's bizarre. And mine's really messy because I have been using it. It looks much messier than it looked when I first showed it, I'm sure. But I promised you guys a review. This is just going to be a little short. This isn't like a full review or anything, but long story short, I really like it. Bare Minerals, I do still kind of have a love-hate relationship with. I've been using that, the Bare Minerals matte, and I've also been going back and forth with that and my my Matte Velvet Plus, which is the best foundation in the world by Makeup Forever. I can't get enough of it. I'll love it and use it forever. But when I use that and then I go to the Bare Minerals is just not as good. Nothing is as good as that to me. The Bare Minerals, I feel, even though I've got pretty oily skin and it's very balanced and I never feel like I have an issue with dryness, I do feel like it dries out my skin just on the days that I wear the Bare Minerals. This doesn't, because I use this every night, and the days that I go that I don't use the Bare Minerals foundation, my skin's great. So I don't know. I know everybody has a different experience with it, but I still do like it. I think it's a great mineral makeup product, and I know that you guys do want to see how I apply it. So I'm going to do a video soon on how I apply that. But this is nice because after your moisturizer, you let your moisturizer sink in for a few minutes, and then you use this. You buff it on your face, and it comes in different colors. I got the clear, which is definitely not clear. I don't know why you'd want to wear a tinted product to bed at night. It is kind of nice though because your skin looks great and it gives you like this really nice glow. It has a definite like pearlescent sheen to it. It's a little strange. The clear is definitely not clear. If you've got skin like mine or maybe even darker, I would say go for the clear. I mean, you can see it definitely has a color to it. It doesn't get on your sheets. I know I can't speak for the darker shades. I'm just not convinced that those don't get on your sheets. They would have to. But yeah, it hasn't gotten on my pillowcase. I mean, I still don't know how that's possible, but it's good. And I think what it's done, my skin on my cheeks look much smoother. My pores look less apparent, which I know there's no magic product that can actually shrink pores, but it's made my skin feel better, like feel more balanced. I feel like it retains moisture better. I feel like it just feels better overall. So I really like that product. It's a splurge. I know I've seen at some Ultas they have the half size that is half priced if you wanted to try it like that. Another product that I've also really been loving, and I'm going to kind of try to cut this short, the Too Chic Beauty Powder by MAC. Some of the beauty powders don't really have a sheen to them, and they're just kind of, they just don't really show up on your skin, but this one is nice. It's the Too Chic shade. Looks like that. It's kind of like a peachy pink that has very light sheen to it, and I really love it because you can apply it to your face, and it's like, you know, in areas that you'd normally highlight, and it just gives you this really nice glow. You could even take like a fluffy brush and use it all over. This is an F95 by Sigma. You could take a big fluffy brush and just kind of lightly dust it over, and it would give you like a really pretty sheen. So I really love that. I have been obsessed with that product lately. I think it's like a limited edition thing that was out in one of the collections recently, but I'm pretty sure they still have that. One more MAC product that I've really been enjoying is the Kissable lip colors. I have two shades. This is the Woo Me, and then I have the pink one that is called Enchanté, and I really prefer this one. They're very opaque, kind of like a lipstick. The pink is really nice. I think it'll be nice for more toward like spring or summer. But I've really been enjoying this one. It's almost like a really thin, it's like a thin liquid lipstick, and I really love it. This reminds me, this Woo Me is kind of like a liquid of the High Tea, which is my favorite MAC lipstick just for everyday. Put on a little bit more. But I really love them, and they feel great on your lips. They're not sticky, they feel very light, but they do deliver a lot of color. So that's it for the video. I hope that y'all enjoyed it, and I will talk to y'all very soon.